Hello, University of California system-wide colleagues. My name is Angela Stopper, and I'm the Chief Learning Officer and Director of People and Organization Development at UC Berkeley. I am thrilled to be the program sponsor for this, the 10th annual Next Opportunity at Work conference. Before we begin this virtual orientation, I want to take a moment to recognize the 2022 NOW sponsors. The conference sponsor, Berkeley People and Culture, our presenting sponsor, BetterUp, our diamond sponsor, UC Berkeley's Division of Student Affairs, our scholarship sponsor, UC Merced, our silver sponsor, UC Berkeley Department of English. So if you're watching, listening, or reading along, that means that you are confirmed to attend this year's festivities. Congratulations. We are excited to be with you virtually on the main day of the conference, Thursday, June 9th. And we also look forward to being with you for one or more of our many new pre and post conference activities during the NOW week. More on that later. This video will help you think through and plan out the learning and development pathways you hope to prioritize during NOW week. Think of this video as your NOW conference onboarding, a tutorial to guide you through all of the program elements, such as the online virtual conference platform, the overview of the NOW conference held on June 9th, including information about our exciting keynote speakers and special guests, as well as what to expect from the variety of concurrent learning sessions, networking opportunities, and our NOW Encore series. We've made some key expansions to our career coaching and talent acquisition offerings. Stay tuned for more information on the pre and post-conference activities in the Coaching HQ section of this orientation in just a bit. Spoiler alert, this year you will see more one-on-one offerings, new group coaching offerings, and new coaching skills workshops, all running as pre and post-conference opportunities available to you. To everyone in the UC system, I want to express my gratitude for your participation and engagement in the NOW conference. This event is all about you, a space for you to learn, connect, build, practice, express, feel, and plan some of the next moves in your career. You, the conference participants, make this such a powerful experience, and we are so pleased to continue expanding the NOW conference across the UC system. A big thank you to the talent directors and managers across the system for your support and collaboration. And can you believe it? 10 years of NOW conferences. We're a preteen. The 2022 NOW conference theme is Upskill, Reskill, Thrive. Thinking about our collective responsibility to grow as the world, our society, and our practices within the job families evolve, while also keeping in the forefront of our minds that in order to thrive, we must focus on our own well-being. Starting by reminding ourselves and our neighbors, you are valid, you belong here, and you have the skills and attributes that make the UC a more impactful university system every single day. With this in mind, as you think about bringing your true self to the NOW conference, let's start with our strengths and capitalize. Let's look in the mirror for a moment to get real with ourselves. What could we develop to get stronger in the future? And think about what you can do to give yourself and your neighbors some kindness and compassion as we navigate this future together. As a reminder, if you are reviewing this content, that means that you are registered for the conference. So I need you to do me a favor right now. Okay, we've sent you a calendar invitation for the NOW conference. If you haven't already done so, go ahead, pause this video, and RSVP yes to the calendar invite. Block the whole day of June 9th. Busy, do not disturb. This is your day to work on you and think about you. Okay, with that, let's move on. Registration for the pre and post-conference Coaching HQ activities will be detailed in your inbox via email on May 11th from the NOW conference team. You can check out more details here in this video as well. Separate registrations are required for the Coaching HQ and the pre and post-conference elements. So you'll want to stay tuned in to learn more. And then again, the second you have the registration for those activities booked, please block your calendar. If you get any pushback, tell them I made you do it. Okay, so as a reminder, think of this orientation video as one part getting to know about the NOW conference program and one part tutorial on the online conference platform, the virtual venue. While you learn about each of the conference offerings, you will also learn about the online conference platform. With that, I'm going to pass it over to Lisa and Fatima to tell you about what we have planned for you on the day of the NOW conference, June 9th.
Hi, everyone. I'm Lisa Reichert, Career and Professional Development Lead within People and Organization Development, part of Berkeley People and Culture. And I'm also the co-chair of the 2022 NOW Conference.
Hello, NOW Conference participants. I'm Dr. Fatima Allen, the Director of Community Engagement and Inclusive Practices in the College of Engineering at UC Berkeley. I'm also a member of the NOW Conference Planning Committee. Lisa and I are here to talk with you about this year's special guests, keynote speakers, concurrent sessions, networking opportunities, and the NOW Encore series.
Yes, thanks so much, Fatima. There are so many exciting elements of the 2022 NOW Conference. We're here to talk to you about what's happening on the day of the conference on June 9th. And each of these offerings will be accessible via the online conference platform. This virtual venue will have all of the information and links that you'll need on the day of the conference. We have a great day lined up for you, and you can follow along with the agenda on this page. So, starting off in the morning at 8:30 a.m., we'll hear from UC Berkeley Chancellor Dr. Carol Christ and from UC President Dr. Michael Drake. They will be with us to share appreciation for you, the staff of the UC system, in addition to sharing their insights on this year's theme, Upskill, Reskill, Thrive.
We also have two incredible keynote speakers this year, one in the morning at 9 o'clock and the other in the afternoon at around 3 o'clock. In the morning at 9 a.m., we are so excited to have with us my colleague, the Vice Chancellor of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion from UC Davis, Dr. Renetta Garrison Toole. In the afternoon at 3:20 p.m., UC Berkeley Associate Vice Chancellor and Chief People and Culture Officer, Eugene Whitlock, will be facilitating a conversation with Dr. Christine Carter, the Vice President of Product Development at BetterUp, a presenting sponsor at the 2022 NOW Conference, and our UC Berkeley vendor for the Berkeley People Management Executive Coaching Program.
Throughout the day, there are 3 concurrent session blocks. Each block contains 7 sessions, giving you 21 sessions in total to choose from on June 9th. These sessions are 75 minutes long, and you can expand these boxes to learn more about the session. Here are links to presenter bios, session descriptions, session materials, the link to the post-session evaluation, and the Zoom link to join the session. Each concurrent session has a maximum of 300 seats, and it is first come, first serve. If you try to enter a session and it's full, don't worry, we've got you covered. Because we know that you can't attend everything, all sessions will be recorded and they'll be posted and shared with all NOW Conference attendees later this summer. These concurrent session blocks will feature presenters from UC, the whole UC system and beyond, focusing on our theme, Upskill, Reskill, Thrive, through a variety of topics such as advancing your career, collaboration, communication, diversity, equity, inclusion, belonging, and justice, future of work, innovation, supervising, work-life balance, and workplace relationships.
We have a variety of facilitated activity breaks throughout the day of the NOW Conference, like a mindfulness yoga activity and an energizing drink demo break in the morning. Later in the afternoon, we will do a little samba. We also have 2 super fun networking opportunities during the lunch break, including a facilitated networking lunch and a chance to get to know the leadership teams and members from staff organizations at UC Berkeley and other UCs.
Well, in just a moment, I'm going to pass it over to Ying and Colin to talk about the pre and post conference activities within Now Week. But first, I want to tell you about the Now Encore series, in which we'll be featuring about 10 additional career development sessions focused on our theme of upskill, reskill, thrive. And those who are registered for the 2022 Now conference will be included on mailers that will go out inviting you all to attend the Now Encore series workshops that will be offered this fall and next spring. More to come on that soon.
Hi everyone, I'm Ying Hua, People and Organization Development Lead in Berkeley People and Culture, and also happy to serve as your 2022 Now Conference co-chair along with my colleague Lisa.
Hey Ying, and hi, hello, Now Conference attendees. My name is Colin. I use he, him pronouns. I'm a senior talent strategy partner at UC Berkeley, and I'm this year's coaching headquarters lead at this year's conference.
Colin and I are here to talk to you about the big enhancements to the coaching offerings at this year's conference. A big spoiler alert, there will no longer be coaching appointments on the day of the Now conference. Instead, we're rolling out an awesome lineup of pre and post-conference opportunities, such as our flagship one-on-one career coaching and talent acquisition appointments, group coaching options, and coaching workshops, all under the umbrella of the Now Conference Coaching HQ.
That's right, Ying. You know, it's always been a part of the Now Conference mission to offer one-on-one private career coaching and talent acquisition sessions. And each year we try our best to expand those offerings. Looking back to 2020, we had about 100 one-on-one appointments. In 2021, we were able to offer around 200. This year, not only will we be able to offer over 300 one-on-one sessions with over 50 coaches and talent acquisition advisors to choose from, you will also have access to 2 types of group coaching and a special 2-part coaching workshop series focused on coachability and coaching skills, facilitated by yours truly and the fabulous Ying Hua. All right, Ying and I are going to take you through each of the Coaching HQ pre and post-con conference activities. Check out more information in your inbox from the Now Conference on how to register for the workshops and how to book your one-on-one and group coaching appointments.
The first element of the Now Conference Coaching HQ we want to tell you about is our 2-part workshop series on coachability and coaching. Part 1 of 2 is called Getting the Most Out of Coaching Now and Beyond, held on Monday, June 6, 1 to 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Part 1 is a perfect place to start your Now Conference journey, especially if you're going to sign up for one-on-one and or group coaching offerings. We'll introduce a UC Berkeley coaching model, a career goals prioritization process, foundations of coachability, types of coaching you may experience, working with feedback, and you also get access to a development planner focused on career growth at the intersection of the UC core competency ABCs. We really encourage you to attend both parts of the workshop. With part 1, we're looking at how coachable am I? With part 2, we're focusing on the fundamental coaching skills we can all use to help ourselves, to help our collaborators, and those we lead or support to grow exponentially. All right, part 2 of our pre-conference coaching workshop is an introduction to growing as a coach, UC Berkeley's most taken people management course to date. Join us on Tuesday, June 7th, 9 to 12 p.m. to a learning experience focused on addressing how you can build coaching culture within your role. Dive deeper into the UC Berkeley coaching model and get practice trying out coaching conversation skills.
Awesome, Ying. We look forward to seeing many of you for the Coaching HQ workshops on Monday and Tuesday of Now Week. Okay, I want to shift gears to talk about the major updates for our one-on-one career coaching sessions, as well as the one-on-one talent acquisition appointments for this year. Registration for both of these offerings opens on 5/11, that's May 11th, and you can book your appointments via the memo that you receive in Sign Up Genius. via that Now Conference email that's going to come to you on 5/11. Seats fill up very, very fast, so book your appointment ASAP. You can check out the coach and talent acquisition bios on the Now Conference website to learn more about their backgrounds and areas of expertise. So no more coaching or talent acquisition appointments on the day of the Now Conference, Thursday, June 9th. So that means that you can focus more on the keynotes, the special guests, the activity breaks, and the networking and concurrent sessions. This year, one-on-one career coaching appointments will be offered on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday of Now week from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific time, with 30 and 45-minute options for coaching sessions. Also, this year, talent acquisition appointments will be held on Wednesday, June 8th, just one day before the Now Conference. If you're unable to get a career coaching appointment, we can guarantee you at least one session after the conference. You can reach out to me to get on the wait list. Check your email for more information. There is year-round one-on-one confidential career coaching for UC Berkeley staff, as well as many ways to grow your coaching skills through the Cal Coaching Network, the Berkeley People Management Series Certificate in Leadership Development Programs. Check out grow.berkeley.edu for more information. And all conference attendees who sign up for coaching appointments, whether you get an appointment or not, will receive a coaching resources document, a coachee resources document that includes resources and tools for folks all across the UC system. Last but not least, I want to tell you about two group coaching options. Group and team coaching are growing in popularity, and we want to create space for those community-based coaching experiences facilitated by professional coaches. So here's the game plan. We will be offering 2 rounds of both coaching circles and peer coaching on 4 days of Now week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. You can check out the Coaching HQ page for more scheduling information. So what's a coaching circle and what is peer coaching? Coaching circles are facilitated by a professional coach. Their goal is to create space for each participant to have quote unquote airtime to express challenges that they're working on and to receive insights and support from group participants. These 4 sessions will follow the UC Berkeley Grow model. So session 1 on Monday is all about the self, your interests, your motivators, and how you will leverage the Now Conference to grow your career. Session 2 on Tuesday focuses on goals and skills. Session 3 on Wednesday is about your career environment. And session 4 on Friday is about the career stories and journeys that you're taking. Peer coaching is a little bit different. How, you ask? While these sessions will be facilitated by a professional coach, their role is to more so set some guiding questions and then break you into some smaller peer-to-peer groups to discuss challenges that you're facing and get support and insights and feedback from your small group partners. These 4 sessions follow the UC Berkeley coaching model. So on session 1 and Monday, it's all about discovering career growth opportunities, very introspective. Session 2 on Tuesday is all about exploration of career opportunities, thinking more along the lines of self, relational, organizational, and external options. Session 3 on Wednesday is a planning space to plan the next moves for your career journey. Closing out the week on Friday is all about action, thinking about key actions to take and support needed to get you there. Please note that when you receive your registration email for the Coaching HQ options, you will be able to sign up for 1 career coaching appointment, and you'll also be able to choose either the coaching circles or peer coaching. Space is incredibly limited for those group coaching, so registration is going to be first come, first serve.
Check out the Now Conference Coaching HQ page for more information on each of these amazing pre- and post-conference offerings, and sign-up instructions and links will be sent to you on May 11th.
Thanks so much. I hope you've enjoyed watching our Now Conference onboarding video and are ready for a wonderful Now week. Here are a few keynotes that I want to share with you before we close out. Each attendee will receive a copy of Shaping Change, Changing Worlds by Adrienne Marie Brown. This gift is sponsored by UC Berkeley's Division of Student Affairs. A big thank you to Vice Chancellor Steve Sutton and his incredible team for this wonderful gift for all of our conference attendees. I also want to thank the NOW 2022 sponsors, in addition to the amazing presenters, our one-on-one and group coaches, moderators, keynotes, special guests, and of course, the planning committee for making the NOW conference the leading career and professional development conference within the UC, and in my opinion, within the greater world. Now go ahead and take a test drive around the 2022 NOW conference page. Check out all of the program elements available to you. Think about which offerings before, during, and after the conference makes the most sense for your journey. To all conference attendees, be sure to email us at nowconference@berkeley.edu if you have any questions. And if you have a personal or organizational Gmail account, you can chat with us via Google Chat by chatting nowconference@berkeley.edu on June 9th if you need real-time support during the day of the conference. We are so looking forward to being with you to upskill and reskill and help you to thrive at the NOW 2022 conference. Thank you so much for your participation, time, and engagement. We are super excited to see you during the NOW week.